I was at work the other day, and my boss, he wanted to talk to me about my performance. He called me into his office. I took a seat. He said, Joe, I want to let you know that you currently have the most points than any other employee. I said, that's awesome. What did I win? Is it a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card? Because if it is, I would not be upset. Also, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't even know we were playing a game. He said, Joe, this is no game. I said, you sure about that? Kind of sounds like a game because there are points involved. That's how games work. He said, Joe, points are bad. You have a lot of points. You want less points. I said, oh, kind of like golf. He said, yes, like golf. I said, guess what, dumbass? Golf is a game. He said, do you really have no idea what I'm talking about? I sent an email out back in December telling everybody that starting January 1st, we're switching over to a new performance evaluation system based on points. I said, you know your emails go right to my spam folder. And what is this, Hogwarts? A point system? That's ridiculous. Now explain the rules of the game to me so that I know how to win. He said, once again, not a game, but here's how it works. The more points you have, the worse employee you are. For example, if you show up late for work, that's a point. If you no call, no show, that's a point. If you use your phone at work, that's a point. I said, that's crazy. Oh, hey, did you get today's Wordle? He said, Joe, what the fuck? Get off your phone. That's a point. I said, yeah, whatever, dude. Hufflepuff gives no fucks. He said, insolence. That's a point. Also, having a weird search history. That's 5 points. I said, don't try to kink shame me right now. But you're telling me that I have the most points in the whole office? I find that incredibly hard to believe. He said it is hard to believe because it's not the most points in the whole office. It's the most points in the whole company, and we have 37 locations. I said, wait a second. Are you saying that since January I've accumulated the most points in the whole company and you're just now telling me? He said, no, that's the crazy part. They reset every month. I said, damn, I'm real good at this. How do I get rid of points? Like, what if I show up early for work or if I stay late? Is that subtract points from the points I already have? He said, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. I said, nothing about this game makes sense. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. You're just making stuff up as you go. You're DMing my career. Now, if I have the most points in the whole company, why am I not fired? He said, if I'm being honest, we didn't think that far ahead. We thought that by implementing a point system, it would just encourage employees to perform better out of fear. But it doesn't seem to work on you. I said, of course it doesn't work on me. Because I don't play fucking games. I'm an adult. Kind of.